I'm Alan Questel, and I'm the Educational Director of the Feldenkrais Training in Santa Fe, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself and about the professional training program and what you're going to get, both personally and professionally. Some information maybe that you don't know about yet. This training is about three things. The first thing, as Moshe described the work early on in one sentence, it's about knowing yourself. That means you have a chance to develop yourself and transform yourself in ways that you've always imagined but haven't yet attained. The second thing it's about is to become a Feldenkrais practitioner who can practice competently and confidently in ways that you may decide would be part of your existing profession, or you may start a whole new profession as a private practice. And the third thing it's about is something that's very personal to me, which seems to be personal to most people, is the idea of coming to like yourself more. I've found that most of us live our lives always wanting to like ourselves a little bit more, and in this training you'll find unique ways to develop that capacity and like yourself more and more. I trained with Dr. Feldenkrais in the last training he taught from 1980 to 1983 in Amherst, Massachusetts, and in Israel. Moshe taught us the first 2 years, then unfortunately became ill, and then his assistants continued to teach us until we graduated. I've taught the Feldenkrais method as a practitioner full-time since 1983, and then in 1994 I became a trainer and eventually an educational director. I've directed over 20 programs worldwide in many countries, many cities, many continents, and I continue to do that right now, teaching in France, Belgium, the United States, and Taiwan. The Santa Fe training offers you a lot of differences from other trainings. The first thing is it has a maximum of 35 people. And with that, I follow a different student-teacher ratio than is required by international standards. So instead of 1 to 20, 1 to 15, it's 1 to 14. Those requirements also ask that we give 3 private functional integration lessons each year. In the Santa Fe training, you get 4 each year, from a staff that comes from all over the United States and even other countries. Now, in the 3rd and 4th year, 2 of those lessons each year are quite unique because you get to practice the work with me or with one of the other teachers and get direct feedback. It's something Moshe did with his teachers, and I find that it increases people's learning and skill and ability exponentially. The training program is 100% live. Everything is recorded on video and audio, so if you do miss some time, you have access to the material to maintain the educational thread, so that if you miss something, you can come back and feel that you're part of it the whole time. Those international requirements also require that a training program be 800 hours. The Feldenkrais and Santa Fe training is over 830 hours. That's like getting 5 extra days of training, which adds up to more learning for you and gives you the chance to have a wider, broader, and more in-depth experience of both learning and practicing the Feldenkrais method. One of the things I offer are time-off guidelines so that in between segments you have a structure to practice and continue to develop all your skills and abilities. One of the things that I'm really interested in that you will get from this training is to develop the confidence to competently practice this work. Confidence is one of the shortcomings in most trainings. Even in my trainings way in the past, I found that people weren't confident enough. And I've figured out many ways to introduce you to the method in ways that you get more and more confident and progress that throughout the years until by the time you graduate, you're probably already working with people and feeling skilled in everything that you do. People come to the Santa Fe training from all different kinds of backgrounds. Some are from the medical profession, physios, doctors, occupational therapists. Others are artists, actors, dancers, musicians, people who want to improve their performance. And then there are people who've just been touched personally by the method in a way that they go, this is something that I want to learn. This is something that can help change me and transform who I am. I've had the experience of teaching people in Santa Fe from all over the world, and they found that it was worthwhile to come that far to study in Santa Fe and for all the benefits they get from this training. I've just been giving you a lot of information, and if it's a little bit overwhelming, I understand. And of course, you can go through the website to find some of the answers to your questions, but maybe it's even easier and better if you just contact me. I'm available by email. We can do a Zoom meeting or Skype or a telephone call, anything that'll give you the information that you need to take that big step into joining the training program. I look forward to hearing from you and hopefully talking with you as well. Just contact me if you have any questions. I would really appreciate that.